Yo,
Yo.
yo, what's good, my boys? It's Friday. It's April 23rd. We back with another episode of the Radical Souls podcast. Now, for the people that have never seen this, we here to talk sports. We here to talk music. We here to talk whatever comes to mind, whatever y'all want to mention. So, with that being said, Ethan, what should the crowd do?
Subscribe. Can't say this louder. Subscribe right now. Stop everything you're doing.
Yo, Chris, bro, Chris, chill, Chris, chill, Chris, chill.
Son. Subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you like videos.
Watch this video right now. Like the video. Subscribe. That's it.
Word.
That's all I gotta say.
Keep that in mind while you're watching the video too. You know, you can go back, watch some other stuff. We got Reselling 101, and we kind of break it down for you guys, for the people that don't know what the hell they're doing when it comes to reselling, what they're looking for, XYZ, all everything, all the numbers, everything you gotta know. So, for the people that haven't seen this, I'm Daniel.
Chris.
And I'm Ethan.
Guys, Ethan, you want to talk about the opening topic you brought up, and then I'll talk about everything else that we're going to talk a little bit about?
We're talking about the Mount Rushmore of comedy. King of comedy. Top 4 ever.
Word, I like the topic.
Ever. That's rough. That's tough, bro.
It's gonna be a
Tough
tough
list.
one. But I feel like we're all gonna have some different opinions here, so I'm curious to see where this conversation goes. From there, me and Chris are gonna be talking that shit, because the Knicks are in 4th place. I don't care. Yo, if you're a Knicks fan, you stay here and listen to what we gotta say, because we are hype. Ethan gonna have to hear us for the 80th time because we're talking all that shit about how we gonna suck. So we gonna go on a rant today. I don't care. I don't want to hear you, Ethan.
Sorry, viewers. This is how they go today.
And we're gonna talk about the really bad Yankees, because you know, as New York fans, we gotta celebrate everything we can, since we can't have everything in life apparently. And Ethan gonna be talking about the Mets, and I've been watching some Mets games too, so we got a lot to break down there, and we got a lot to break down today, guys. So with that being said, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
So who wants to kick off Mount Rushmore?
Chris?
All right. I guess I'll go first. I'm a big stand-up guy, as you guys know. So I'm gonna go off the top of my head. Eddie Murphy, number 1. Number 2, Dave Chappelle. Number 3. I had number 3 in my head, and it just escaped me. Let's see. I wouldn't. I'm gonna regret this. Kevin Hart. No, I take that back. I don't want. No. Take that back. I don't want him there. I don't want Bernie Mac, number 3. I'm gonna replace him with Bernie Mac. I think that's a good replacement. And then number with. I'm gonna go with number 4. I want to say everything in me is saying Kevin Hart, but I don't want to say Kevin Hart.
Just say Kevin Hart. Why you being such a hater?
just for the fact that it's Kevin Hart. But I'm gonna go Kevin Hart.
So you said Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, and Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
That's a great list.
It's a really good list, except, you know, I feel like we're going to have one person different, and we'll see where that goes from here. But Ethan, you can kick it off next.
So I'm going to start off with, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Martin Lawrence. Bernie Mac, of course. Dave Chappelle. I got that show is just iconic. I can't doubt him for that.
It's so crazy. Now you say like Dave Chappelle literally went from like that show to like doing like mainstream stand up and still being funny.
He's so talented.
Yeah.
Just to switch to the last one, I'm gonna go Chris Rock.
Mm.
Okay. I can see it.
And I hate to say it because Eddie Murphy, Raw, and Delirious got to be the top 2 best stand-ups ever. Like, I hate to say it.
All right, so it's funny Of course, I get left last, so I get the scraps, and I'm gonna repeat a lot of crap now. So I'm gonna go with the ones that we've repeated already. So Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle. I'm going Chris Rock and Marlon Wayans.
Ooh, Marlon Wayans. Wow.
Wayne's brothers. Okay.
Uh,
Martin Wayans.
And my
Okay.
thing with him is he was in the show. Forgot the damn. Wow, I just blacked out. Wow, what's the show he was in? Damn.
Wayans brother?
Yeah.
Is it?
With the handicap man and all those things and Homie the Clown and everything. Damn, what's the name?
Yeah, I don't know, but he's in a lot of stuff though, bro. I feel like he's the one that sticks out the most between all his brothers. Definitely.
That-
I got you right now. We gonna find this show. I'm not gonna let this slip up on that.
Yeah,
That's an interesting last one. Not gonna lie.
My thing with
you
him
didn't
is
even,
he's just funny as hell. And then, like I said, the show that he was, I'm gonna find it right now. And like I've loved his stand up the last few years. Talking about licking Gucci's and shit and all that stuff.
yeah, and his movie is actually really funny too. Like you got of course, White Chicks, Little Man,
Haunted
Don't
House.
Don't Be a Menace to Society. Uh, yeah, it's a lot.
There you go. In Living Color. That was a show. I thought it was that,
Mm,
and I don't know why. I thought it was something else.
Okay, gotcha.
Word. So I mean, like the thing with us is just the non-debatable. Dave Chappelle is just in a world of his own. Dave Chappelle, one of those people that can say whatever he wants, and I think fans will still defend him with no matter what he says, because
That's a
everybody's
fact.
like, you need to relax. Eddie Murphy, same thing. Eddie Murphy is just Eddie Murphy. That's untouchables. Bernie Mac, I thought about it, and I was like, he's up there without a doubt.
it's just the way he talks. Like
I was
ever
lit.
since Def Jam, the show, like the way he does his jokes is just he can't. He's untouchable
Literally.
too.
I feel like what you have with Dave Chappelle, I have with Bernie Mac. Like Bernie Mac could literally say he's gonna slap somebody's mother, and if he says it the right way, it just may come out funny. Like, oh, so that's how I
Kevin
feel about
Hart,
him.
you guys want to debate on Kevin Hart real quick?
Let's debate on Kevin Hart. The only reason I included Kevin Hart in there was because of how much money this man makes and how much like he's in like everything. And granted, he is funny too. He is definitely funny. So like all his stuff is funny except for his last comedy special that he put on Netflix. Wasn't that funny? Well, when he came out in the box, where they like dragged him to the middle of the stage right before the pandemic started. Nah, I didn't think that was funny.
I think what Kevin Hart is like, I feel like his jokes after a while kind of get like really like repetitive in the sense of
Repetitive.
like delivery and the whole like life stories and clowning your girl and your girl clowning you. Like it's like, all right, bro, we got it. Like
Yeah, and I'd like to critique him a little more. I don't like the voice thing that he does all the time. Yeah, like the high pitched little man voice. Like we get it, bro. You're little. Like you don't have to. Like I feel like that was cool when he first came out and it was funny, but now I feel like he's leaning on it a little too much. Like the whole little man complex, he's leaning on it. But he's still up there. I would say he's still. I don't know.
he's one
He's
of those
still in.
borderlines. Like you can either put him in or he like just falls out.
Yeah, but he's still better than a lot of comics that are out now. I mean, per se. So.
I mean, the thing with us is like we're so used to the old school. Like you can say what you want, Def Jam, 90s, 80s. Like we're used to that ruthless jokes. Like
Yes.
Kevin Hart is good at comedy right now because the way he is.
Yeah. And that's true too. He probably has to like lean
Censor
on that and censor himself rather than just going all out and being, raunchy. Like,
Dave Chappelle
yeah,
level,
exactly.
calling people the alphabet people and all that stuff. Yo, like that's what I'm saying. Like Dave Chappelle can say stuff like that. It's like, yo, it's Dave Chappelle. Let him rock. Kevin Hart says something like that. Somebody gonna be like, yo, somebody needs to f his little ass up. I'm tired of him.
That's a fact. So,
You think comedy's gonna die out? Because in my head, I think it's gonna die out a little bit now. Because now, like everybody's like trying to be TikTok funny, Instagram funny, and it's not really like jokes. It's more about the skits and shit.
I think, my personal opinion, I think like stand-up is like just about on the edge of like dying. Like, cause I even have a buddy that I went to high school with him, and he like goes to Vegas, he goes to New York, and he sells out like these little venues with a guy. I don't know if you guys know him, Tim Dillon. He like or something Dillon. He's one of like Joe Rogan's friends that does stand up. Like all those white guys that do stand up that he's friends with. So he goes on tour with that guy, and they sell out, but this guy still lives at home with his mom in Tampa. Like he isn't making a lot of money. Like he still goes on like Instagram and makes like Dan said skits and stuff. So like even if you do end up making it in stand up comedy, I feel like you still gotta have that funniness on the internet. Like I don't know, which is kind of sad because stand up was always like, all right, let me sit down here and.
Lost you for a second, Chris.
Yeah, that was weird.
He's switching around, but he's switching the kicks.
Yeah, yo, he gotta
go halftime with
he upgraded to the culture headset, yo.
To finish off what he was about to say, though, I felt like Def Jam, if you wasn't funny, they would boo you off the stage. But if you were funny, then you were good.
You good, Chris? Can you hear us?
Back up.
You can hear us? Okay, yeah, we can't hear you. I don't know. Maybe you got to switch the mics in the settings?
Maybe.
Can you guys hear me?
There you go.
Yeah, very good.
I thoroughly hate how Zoom, every time you switch like things, you got to go into your preferences and Zoom. If you're listening to us, stop that. Okay, be automatic. Okay.
So you were saying?
We were saying. I was just saying that. Yeah, man, it's kind of sad that these guys got to go on the internet and like show their ass to be funny rather than just being funny in their stand-up.
Words to kind of blend what you and Ethan were saying. Like Ethan saying, if you weren't funny in Def Jam, you got booed. Like, anything else you want to add on to that, E? Because I know like you can go on for days about all this.
Honestly, for me, comedy is such a big deal for me. Like even movies like Rush Hour, Chris Tucker, Will Ferrell. Like there's so many comedians out there that, in my opinion, are just funny. But stand-up is probably one of the best ever to get the best laughter in person and watching it on TV.
Telling you, what we used to do it in my apartment, bro. We would just go there and just sit down and watch stand-up for 2-3 hours over and over again. Like that's what it does. It just brings people together, makes them happy. Like forget about everything. Hopefully it doesn't die off, man. I just hope after.
I mean, the thing
technology
is, like,
doesn't ruin something else.
Like you were saying, Chris, like look at Dave Chappelle. Do you ever see him on social media having to make skits and make jokes on social media? Like, I don't even think this dude owns social media.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, he don't really post skits and all that stuff. Like he'll post jokes to like different celebrities, but like for the most part, he don't do his stand up on Instagram and TikTok. Say through Marlon Wayne, say through Eddie Murphy, say through it. Will Ferrell, Marlon Wayne, like none of them are out here doing all of that. And you got all these guys that have to like use social media. So I think stand up is slowly but surely dying.
Yeah. It's just the fact that that's the only way they get exposure now, brother. Like even if they get exposure I feel like the organic way, like they still gotta do shit like that. Like I don't know.
Cause look at Juice. You think he'll be funny like as a stand up dude, or you think it's more just
That's the thing. I feel like you wouldn't know. Like we know him from Instagram. That's how I'm gonna see him.
Word. Well, we'll just leave the comedy stuff at that because it's only so much we can talk about, especially because with COVID, we haven't seen any stand up stuff and never really been hinting at anything coming out for anybody recently, right? I'm not bugging out.
You're definitely right.
Yeah. So we'll just wait and see. But you know what there is during COVID though, right, Ethan? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Yo, read it and weep. The Knicks are back, baby. The Knicks are back, Ethan. We have fourth place. Don't look around. You're looking for answers. And you know what the answer is? Tom Thibodeau.
The answer is not Tom Thibodeau. The answer is Randy.
Tom Thibodeau unlocked Randall.
Oh, you just said Randall. Well, you know Randall wouldn't be where he's at if it wasn't for Tom Thibodeau, bro.
You're not wrong, but like he's almost MVP caliber right now. Yeah, I said it. MVP
Repeat
caliber.
that. Repeat that.
He is almost MVP caliber. Not gonna lie.
Can't believe he was getting MVP chance, bro. He was getting MVP chance when I went to the game last week.
Bro, he was gonna boo
in Dallas.
That's the craziest part to me. The fact he was getting booed last year.
Yeah.
Like, this dude was on the brink of getting traded. Like, we literally all sat there and said, yo, let's draft Obi Toppin. We'll trade Randall. Obi Toppin's going to come in, be the next best thing with RJ Barrett. And Julius Randall said, yo, hold my beard, hold my afro. I'm putting on these dreads, looking like Pusha T, Travis Scott out here, and I'm going to get it done. Yo, he undefeated with the Travis Scott Pusha T braids, dog. 8-game win streak, Ethan. You know what that is? 8-game win streak? You wouldn't know because the Thunder suck.
We're gonna say that again next year. Trust me.
Look. Wait, 12-game losing streak. Damn,
that's how I
teams eliminated. Oh my god. Anyways,
that's how I like to see it.
But yeah, let's go back to the Knicks a little more, Ethan. Yo, 4th place, 8-game winning streak. Yo, how you liking the Knicks? How you like us now?
You guys are good. You guys pretty okay, you know. For 4th in the seed, you know, pretty decent.
Yeah, but we talked about this though. We said any team will go on a little winning streak. They end up in the top 5, just like that in the East. So let's not count our blessings too early.
Well, not yeah.
Just as fast, they can go on a 3-game losing streak, and they're at 7.
Bro, last week we were in the play-in, and now we're in 4th all by ourselves. Like,
yeah.
Mind you, I think Boston and Atlanta play tonight. So, regardless, we might even be in 4th by ourselves for the whole night. So,
Facts.
Just got to see what happens, man. I'm excited. We're back, Chris. New York is happy out here. Haters like Ethan are not happy because now they don't have LOL Knicks to make fun of anymore.
You know, I can't believe they're one of the best defensive teams right now. Like, just looking at the stats.
The best.
104.
The best. Watch your mouth.
Sorry.
Yo, look. I'll show you. 104. Who else? Next closest thing is the Lakers at 106, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Who else? Yeah, who else? Let me know. The best. Say it. Let me hear you say it.
One of the best.
Defense wins championships.
Just imagine if we didn't have Elfrid Payton's bum behind on this team either. Like, just picture like a decent point guard, you know, like a Rajon Rondo. If we would have went for Chris Paul when we all said let's go for Chris Paul. Westbrook, I wouldn't. I'm on the fence about that. I don't know if he would be making that much of a difference, but even Westbrook, let's say, because Payton sucks that bad. Like, just imagine where the Knicks could be right now with a decent point guard. It would be a problem. We would be a serious problem.
That is true. But let's keep the growth organic here. Let's keep the young guys playing, all right?
Oh no.
Maybe quickly he'll step in and, you know, do his thing.
He's been lighting up as of recent. So hopefully tomorrow against the Raptors, we can keep seeing quickly getting going. Derrick Rose has turned the clock back. He looking like I wouldn't say D Rose, you know, before the injury, obviously, but he looking like something a lot better than what we've seen the last few years in Detroit, where everybody thought his career was going to die and just never be Derrick Rose ever again.
Thanks.
So the Knicks are rolling. We've been doing it without Alec Burks the last few weeks, who has been clutch for us in the 4th quarter the last few weeks. We're doing it without Mitchell Robinson, and that was evident against the Hawks because Clint Capella was eating up the boards. Jesus Christ. But yo, I'm excited, man. It's the start of something nice. I could feel it, and this is the first time I can say in a while since Mike Woodson that like I'm not eating crap at the end of the year and saying, "Damn, I was wrong." Now, like this is the first time in a long time we could say this feels nice.
It does. Feels good that like they're not like I don't know.
Down here,
as I said, mediocre. They're actually good. So
all the way down here somewhere like Vegas projected us. Oh, the Knicks are only going to be 22.5 game winners. Probably less, so you should bet that. Yeah, where we at now? 33. Every day Vegas looking like fudge, like in what's that? A Christmas Story. Fudge every time the Knicks are winning, because you know why? They're losing mad money out here.
Yes, sir.
Burn it to the ground. I should have made that playoff bet with Ethan, man. Oh my god.
Shut up. Too late now.
But let
What
me
was the
relax,
bet?
like Chris said. No, it was just gonna be if the Knicks make the playoff or not. But I'm gonna relax because we're still like 7.5 games ahead of the Bulls, and any day, like Chris said, we can go on a 7-game losing streak and we're out of the playoffs. So,
Let's hope not. Oh man.
but Ethan, who you looking at in the East right now and saying like, who would have thought? Because for me, it's the Wizards. The Wizards is the other team that I'm like, yo, what's going on as of late?
I mean, they still got Westbrook. So I'm not surprised. Honestly, it's just the Knicks. Any other team, I'm kind of not. I mean, the Raptors and Bulls should be higher now getting Vooch, and Raptors have been probably one of the best defensive teams they used to be. Not anymore. Other than that, yeah, it's just the Knicks.
Would you say the Knicks are the biggest surprise this season? Counting, like, let's go to the West, counting the Suns, counting the Jazz, like, the Warriors even maybe, because everybody thought the Warriors were locked into the playoffs again once Curry was going to be back.
I think the biggest surprise is that look at where Houston's at.
Yeah, 50-44.
I think if you're gonna talk big surprises, I think Houston is that one. But I'm just throwing my hat in the bag.
I would say Minnesota. Because Minnesota should have been a lot better with Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, and D'Lo, even though a lot of them didn't play together because of injury. But that's even the Pelicans too. The Pelicans were supposed to be ESPN with Zion Williamson nuts are just there like this, taking them to the face, whatever chance they can get. But even that, like that roster on paper should be in the playoffs.
Sure.
Who's your surprise though? Like who's your surprise?
I'm going on the opposite. I'm saying Utah and Suns. Like last year, the Suns didn't even make it out the bubble. Like why are they second? Chris Paul that night. I know we went over this, but 42-17, that should not be their record.
Should Chris Paul be getting MVP consideration? Like, yeah, I know he shouldn't be top 3, but should he be in that top, 5, 7, 10 range?
I mean, the fact that Steph and Dame's in the top 5 range, I think Chris Paul should be there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. I mean, Jokic is locked in, right, for sure.
Yeah, no, Jokic is beach. I mean, he has no Murray, he has no help, and he's doing triple doubles like it's nothing. He's a beast.
Word.
Word.
I'm trying to think what's good with AD? I know he was on a minute restriction, came back last night. It was like 17 minutes. Lost to the freaking Mavericks. One job. Like
He just needs to get the conditioning done, Just 15-minute limit.
Yo, if you playing on time restriction, you shouldn't be on the court. If you got to think about injury, don't be on the court. I don't need you bursting your Achilles. I need you to beat the Nets in the finals.
He's got to beat the Nets. You have a life, They're 5th right now. They're gonna smoke everybody in the West. They're gonna get there. Don't worry. Lakers in 4. It's okay.
I don't know. If they would have slid into 6 and they got to play the Clippers.
Yo, you just said Lakers in 4, bro?
That's a shooter.
KD's hurt. Harden's hurt. They don't have LA anymore. They got Blake and Kyrie. That's it.
I don't even think they're getting by Utah, bro.
The Lakers? Nah.
I don't think so.
Well,
now that Mercer, okay, yeah, I can see it, but
because remember, AD, Drummond, and LeBron have never played together yet.
And you got to throw in Schroeder, who's been lighting it up lately. I mean, Montrezl Harrell looks like a bum, but I feel like Montrezl Harrell, once he has the pieces around him again, he'll start doing his thing.
Exactly.
That team is so disgusting.
So disgusting on paper.
Yeah, the Lakers are the next best defensive team next to the Knicks at 106. So, damn.
It's gonna be scary. That's what I'm gonna say.
At least there's somebody to stop the Nets. That's all that matters to me.
Thanks.
Chris, Is it time for the Yankees to hit the panic button? We've seen lineup changes now in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. I still say not yet. Not yet. But we're getting close. We're inching. We're getting there. Is it I've heard it's Aaron Boone's fault. What do you think about that?
I want to say it's Aaron Boone's fault. I think it's the whole organization as a whole. Because, like I've said too many times to you guys, because you guys know how I feel about all this. Analytics cannot win you baseball games on its own. They want to go with analytics of, oh, Gary Sanchez is cold right now. Take him out of the game for 3 games, and maybe when you put him back in, he could heat. Yo, let him get out of his little rut. If he's that bad, you're benching for a game and throw him back in. Same thing with John Carlos. Like, I don't understand why they keep doing this. Oh, we need to rest this person to keep him healthy and start this person because they're hitting better against this pitcher. Like, yo, just ride the hot hands. Let people get right because then no one gets into a rhythm doing this right now. And I don't blame the hitting. The hitting is terrible. I'm not going to lie. But that pitching has been horrible. Horrible, bro. Besides Garrett Cole, like, Corey Kluber has been a disappointment. I was expecting a little bit more out of him. Domingo Herman has not been that great. Jordan Montgomery has had, like, one good start. It's been a struggle, man. Like I keep saying, I see the Mets and I see Stroman. I'm like, yo, why? Like, why? Why didn't we take advantage of this? And you already know what's gonna happen, Chris. We're gonna talk about pitching all year. Me and you are gonna be like, yo, we need pitching, we need pitching, we need pitching. Come trade deadline.
They'll get nobody.
Yeah, like Max Scherzer will be available. He'll go to like the Red Sox, and we'll get like
Some bum reliever.
some bum reliever or a starting pitcher that's been at like borderline decent for the last like 5 years.
I'm surprised how Boston's doing right now. Can't believe they're first in the AL East. I really thought they were just gonna be fucking. I don't know. The roles have switched because we were supposed to be 12-8. They're supposed to be 7-11. So
Let me look at the Red Sox right now. I'm actually curious. I just seen how many runs scored they have, and they have 106 runs scored. So
I haven't even seen them play, to be honest, because it's the Red Sox. I'm not gonna sit there and watch them play, but let's see who they played.
So
They look at that first series. They got swept by Baltimore, bro, and then they come back, sweep Baltimore, come back, sweep Minnesota, almost sweep Minnesota.
they lost one to Minnesota. They swept Tampa though.
Uh,
Beat Chicago, lost twice. One against Toronto, lost to Seattle.
okay.
Then they play the Mets. So the Mets, let's go Mets for once in my lifetime. The Red Sox are not like that in my opinion. Honestly, like I think it's just one of those things of a team being hot at the right time and then they just fall off a cliff. I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater.
As you should be.
Ethan, the Mets. Talk a little about the Mets, bro. I've been watching some of the games, but let me hear you talk. I know you're more invested, so you have a better opinion than me.
We got smoked by the Cubs the past 3 games. I mean, 16-4. Like,
Yo,
that was hard to watch. That was hard to watch.
When I saw that score, I was like, yo, Dad, don't even bother going downstairs. Just save your legs and save your time.
Like, that was such a bad out for us.
The Mets are a weird team. Like, the pitching is so great. Like, it's a different story in both New Yorks. The pitching in the Mets is so, like, amazing, but then your hitting gives you absolutely nothing. And then the problem with the Yankees is that they'll score, 3-1 runs, but the pitching gives up 6.
Literally, you should have got the pitcher, and then it would have evened the balance. But I don't know. We just had higher pitching.
Well, like, I don't know. What's good with the Mets, man? Like, I know. Let me look at y'all stats because I know the Mets hitting wise, man. Like, it's been not bad. That's why I'm mad confused. Like, I don't get it.
I mean, honestly, it's probably just Lindor and Pete Alonso.
Brandon
top 2,
Nimmo.
and that's it.
Let me see. Pete Alonso leads in home runs before. And then after that, Lindor has 1. Dominic Smith has 2.
Just the hitting is just not there.
Yeah, Conforto's batting 178. Jeff McNeil's batting 163. McCann's batting 250. Lindor's batting 204. Pete Alonso's batting 231. Ew, Kevin Pillar's batting .091. Oh my god.
Yeah, but bad. Wow. Holy shit.
Ooh! Bro,
All right.
like, how you letting Jacob DeGrom out hit you, dog? Like, what? He got 4 hits and 7 at bats. Kevin Pillar got 2 hits and 27 at bat. No, my bad. 2 hits and 22 at bats. Like, what?
That's just gross to watch.
That is.
Wow. Anyways, hopefully the Mets can turn it around, and so can the Yankees, because those are 2 teams that a lot of people projected to be great, and we're both looking pretty doo-doo right now.
And looking at like the other teams, like watching the Padres and Dodgers go at it, it's like, damn.
That series was really
Thanks.
good. I'm excited for round 2 of that, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. I'm not, like Chris said, don't hit the panic button, with the Yankees. I don't think we have to freaking, start trading, fire sailing everybody and restarting. It ain't that bad, but they got to figure something out soon.
Yeah, facts. Definitely gotta do something about that pitcher, man.
Chris, I don't want to waste your breath, bro. This is a
Yeah.
weekly topic for us, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. Really tired of it, because we have like decent pitching, and I just don't know where it is right now.
They went out and they got some pitching. Just not working out.
Yo, Tyon, oh my god, he's been doo-doo. Oh man, to be a New York fan, man, like I'm here, like the Yankees, the Yankees. I look at the Knicks this year, and I'm like, oh, psho, we'll be 2 for 3, say less. And right now, I'm like, oh my god. And then I get the report yesterday that it's like going to be official that Zach Wilson is going to be a Jet.
You gotta be happy about that, bro. Or you wanted Justin Fields? You wanted Justin Fields?
I'm still on the fence about Justin Fields, Zach Wilson. The only thing I don't like about Zach Wilson, like I said, is the expectations that they're already putting on the poor kid. Because the minute that he goes out and does not look like Patrick Mahomes, like they're labeling him, it's raps. Like we're not gonna hear the end of it.
That's true. Who was your guys' backup behind
Last
Stafford?
year, Joe Flacco.
He is no longer there, correct?
Nope, he went somewhere else.
So you guys don't have
Eagles.
Flacco, nor do you guys have Stafford now. Looking kind of sus.
Yeah, no Darnold, no Flacco. Heard the Stafford rumors, they didn't do that. The Deshaun Watson rumors, they didn't do that.
Thank God you guys didn't do that.
Thankfully, right now we didn't do that, because that would have been a messy situation, especially in New York, that they would have been killing this poor man.
What's that man's situation right now? Any update on that other than it being 21 something charges or
A few of them
allegations?
are getting dropped because they're trying to get like evidence on it, and they're going back and forth. So some of these allegations are being discussed so far, but they haven't touched anything on that yet.
Man,
Yeah, old man.
rough.
I don't know what to talk about the draft, man. Like I'm tired of seeing these reports of things. The only good thing we've seen so far is Ethan, the trade that you had seen. What was it?
The Chiefs traded for a Ravens player. I've already forgot the name. What was
Trent
it?
Brown, offensive lineman.
Trent Brown.
Yeah,
Three draft picks for him.
I saw that. There hasn't been too much going on with the draft other than those rumors, but
Yeah, and I'm tired of the rumors. So next week, what we will do though is we'll talk about players that you guys want for your team at your position, and
should do a little top 10 mock draft. How about that?
I like that too. We can do that. That'll be a dope
Top
one.
10.
Bet. So that'll be our topic next week. Maybe that's our opening topic because NFL draft might take us a little long, and we'll be back next week with Sneakers Reselling 101 there. We'll be back with another episode next week, and
Let's get
see
it.
what happens over the weekend, guys.
Facts.
With that being said, I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.